Hi, this is Wrench. I have a car show this morning and my 65 Galaxie starter drive wasn't kicking in. I thought I'd give you a quick view of how I repaired it. This old Galaxie was my parents' car when I was a kid, and it has the 352 FE block, and I had to get underneath there and pull out the starter. It was a kind of a job, but didn't want to go to the car show and not be able to turn it on. I think that might be a non-starter. Ha ha ha. So here's a quick view of me taking the starter. Well, I'm actually putting the starter back in, but at least you'll get an idea. So there's a bolt on the bottom, there's a bolt here, and there's a bolt clear up around the edge here. Oh, not a very good picture. So I already have the starter out of the car, and I've already actually repaired it, but I'm just going to show you how the starter drive went on and what I needed to fix. This is the Ford starter. The cover was on it like that. This is the broken starter drive. This back thing was broken off. I have the new one on here. I actually spent the big bucks and got the Made in USA version here. So when I took it apart, I was totally perplexed because the bottom had all fallen off. All these bottom brackets had fallen off, and it was hard to understand what was going on. But luckily, I have my dad's motor manuals this one's from 1972, and right inside there, I have a picture of how the Autolite starter goes together. The part that was most confusing me is the lever return spring, which apparently goes on this bump here of the thing. Now, when I put the starter drive on, I had to file it to get the shaft smooth enough. And I also will point out that the retaining ring is this half clip, and it's sure unusual for nowadays. I don't know if that was popular then. And I also was sure to put a little bit of grease in there for it'll slide in and out well. That's where I am now. So here's the crucial view of it going back together. I want to make sure I put the return spring there. I want to make sure that this bump aligns with the groove there. And I've gone ahead and repainted the screws because they were kind of rusty. I put some grease on the starter teeth because that'll need them. So there you go. Now's the time where I have to put the cover back on. You want to make sure the cover slides in under the back here before you do it. And I've gone ahead and put some ultra black on there because it used to be a gasket years ago. Clearly the gasket is not usable anymore. I'm not sure it's that important anyway.